So here in ProModel we're in the locations table, and this loc1 has 3 units defined. Now ProModel doesn't allow you to enter anything but a numeric value in there, so you can't enter a macro. So in this solution we're going to show you how to run scenarios based upon the number of units available for a multi-unit location. So the way we do this is using a call downtime. So we have 3 units defined for this loc1, and for the first unit we don't need to define a downtime since it will always be available. For the second unit of loc1 we have a call downtime defined, so we'll double click into the downtime field and select called, and so we have a downtime called unit 2, and here in the logic we have a wait 24 hours. You want to make sure you wait for a duration that covers the simulation runtime. And then here for location 3, if we look at that called downtime, it's named unit 3. You need to make sure you have a unique name for each called downtime, and it also is a wait 24. So let's look at the macros table. We have a macro called munits available, and we have it defined as a scenario parameter. And this munits available macro is the macro that represents the units that will be available for our loc1. So whatever value is in here, or the value that we define in a scenario, will be the number of units that will be available for the loc1. So now let's go to the subroutines table and double click into the logic of this sLocationUnits subroutine. So if our macro munits available is equal to 1, meaning 1 unit should be available, then we want to activate the unit 2 downtime and the unit 3 downtime. So that means that only the unit 1 will be available. Else if the macro is equal to 2, or 2 units are available, then we want to activate the downtime of the unit 3. And if the 3 units available, then we don't need to do anything. Those 3 units will just be available. Now in order to activate the subroutine, we need to go to our initialization logic. So we'll go to build, general information, and then click on initialization logic, and we just activate sLocationUnits, which is the name of our subroutine. Now if we go into the scenario manager by going to simulation scenario manager, I have 3 different scenarios defined. The first one is our base scenario, which will use whichever value we have defined in the macro table. So that will be 1 unit available, and then we have a 2 units available and all 3 units available. Now we'll click on run scenarios, and up here it tells you which scenario is running. So 1 unit available is running, and as you can see, the box is only processing at the unit 1. Now the 2 unit available scenario is running, and as you can see, the unit 1 and unit 2 are being used. And now the 3 unit available scenario is being simulated, and all 3 units are being used. And we'll take a look at the simulation results. And here in our single capacity location states chart, I have the 1 unit available scenario selected and all 3 of our unit locations. And so our location 1 was the only one in operation. If I select the 2 units available scenario, then our first 2 units were in operation, and if I select the 3 units available, then all 3 units were in operation. And that's how you run scenarios based on the units available at a multi-unit location. Have a great day and happy modeling.